Welcome to Medieval Combat Training. I'm your host, Viscount Sir Gregor Hawk, and today I will be working with my squire Kollr here. Our main focus for today will be practicing throwing the snap into the off body with all the footwork. Right now we're just warming up with the two-part drill, blocking intent and firing for the eyes. Notice how Kollr isn't throwing hips? That's why he got tired first. We're now going to work on snap off body. What I mostly want Kollr to do is be able to time me when I step forward with my right leg. Let's break it down. I think Kollr was a bit hungry for the off body. That's why he pulls that snap and turns it into the off body a little too soon. One of the best fakes to throw is an actual kill shot, so make sure you project through the target. Shot came in really good, hit hard, but it was flat. This is the actual moment of impact. Notice the direction the hand is facing right now. In super slow-mo, watch the sword angle come in. This is the moment of impact. Now my squire curls his hand down, bringing it blade on as he goes into a defense. Last critique before we talk about his first pass. Notice how far his tent block is out in front of him. I can actually strike past that defense. That's dangerous. After you've thrown the off body, you want to make sure that you return into a tent block, but you want to make sure that that tent block is much closer to your head. This is a prime example of how speed hides mistakes. Second pass is much better than the first. He actually nails both of the steps properly, and he times my step just right. Although he does pull the snap into the off body, it does land blade on. Again, after the shot lands, the tent is extended far too past the head. Here's our third pass. This time I decided to take a bigger step to see if he can adjust. He ends up hitting me in the back of the arm. The thing is, as a fighter, you must learn that perfect distance, because if you don't get it down, you're not going to land the shot where you want to be able to land it. Moral of the lesson is, you can't always expect your opponent to step exactly the same way every single time they step on you. You're going to need to be able to feel that distance right to the core of your very soul. Here's the moment right here when Kollr starts to adjust on his very own. Ended up landing that just right. Again, he's showing me that same intelligence. When I get close to measure, he starts to back up until he springs his trap. What I think he could have done better though on that last pass was just take a slight side step to the right while throwing that snap. Make me buy that angle. Unfortunately, he skipped the first step because he was so focused on going left. Now, he did hit me in the body. He hit the shield at the same time. It was barely enough. Again, misses the opportunity to step into the right at a 45 while throwing the snap. Kollr has completely missed stepping in at a 45-degree angle to the right while throwing the snap multiple times, so I'm now going to point it out. He tried to explain to me what he was doing. I want to show him how superior it is to step in at a 45 and why. In most cases, stepping into your opponent at a 45-degree angle when you throw your snap will get them to buy the angle. They're going to meet you at that angle and then try to race you back to the off body. You catch your opponent in a moment where they are going one way as you're sliding across to the other. Again, forgets to step into the right as he throws the snap. Talked a little about it off camera. This time he does make the side step. He does everything good. Everything was good except for clearing in a defense. That tent block was out far too far once again. Let's see what Kollr does on this next pass. What I'm really looking for is some kind of movement that makes me believe he is going to go right when he's starting to shift to go left. Missed the head, stuck the off body. No movement at all to the right with the snap. Everything's on the left side, lands on my defense. One last pass for the Gipper before we do another drill. I hope you enjoyed this video while I was working with my squire, and it helps improve your SCA heavy fighting as well. You did half decent today, squire. Keep training. You're only going to get better.